Alright, so I'm going to do the farm, and there's a lot of different ways to do the farm, but I'm going to do it so I get the most out of my vanishing point. I'm going to try to. Here's my horizon line. And vanishing point. I'm going to put my farm in first. I'm going to put my farm over here because I feel like I've got more room. And I'm going to make my farm come up above the horizon line. So I'm going to the vanishing point. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure what I'm doing. It's early. Just woke up. From down here, I'm going to go to this edge down to the vanishing point, but I'm going to stop there because it looks like that's the top of my barn. So let me get rid of these lines here because that was a mistake. Alright. I can also get rid of this line technically. I don't need it anymore. Alright, so my barn is going to come back like this. It'll probably come off the page. So these should be horizontal lines. The only lines you're going to make are horizontal, vertical, and lines that go back to your vanishing point. If this is my middle, we'll just pretend like that's the middle. I'm going to bring it up here. Alright, so I've got that dot. This is like a middle. It's the middle of the barn. I'm going to have it come down like this so that it slopes. And from the center point here, I'm taking that back to the vanishing point. And then it's going to slope. I'm going to take this angle here and just move it to the corner of the barn right here. And pull that up so that it looks like there's a roof on there. I'm going to get rid of my horizon line in the center of the barn. Get rid of that. Alright, so here's my barn. I'll give it an opening, like some barn doors. To the vanishing point, the rooftop, or the top of the door goes to the vanishing point. So here's my barn. Put a little hayloft up here. And then anything that goes back in space goes to the vanishing point. Okay, so there's my hayloft. Alright, so for my garden, I'm going to take that to the vanishing point. And I'm going to do rows that come out like this. I'm going to do this side so I can see how far they are away from each other. Ooh, I'm going to come around this way. I'm going to try to make them space them out as closely so that the rows are evenly spaced, is what I'm trying to say here. And the rows, they don't have to go all the way back to the vanishing point. I can end my garden here, like that, by just putting a line that's parallel to the horizon line. So that's where my garden ends. And then I can put rows of corn. I'm not really sure what corn stalks look like. I'm just making this up. If you know what corn stalks look like, then make yours look like corn stalks. And if you don't, look it up. We can put some pumpkins. I don't know. Just trying to draw a couple of things that you'll recognize. Pumpkin. I don't know, beans. So anything that's growing should grow straight up to the sky, right? If you've got it tilted to one way or another, it's going to look like it's falling over. So food grows straight up to the sky. What else might you want here? You might want a tractor. If you want a tractor, I'm going to have you just refer to the video that I did about how to draw a car. Box it in just like I did in that video, and then create all of the extra stuff. I don't know, I'll try to draw a tractor. I have a feeling it's going to take me a minute though. So the other problem is I've never lived on a farm. I don't really know what a tractor looks like. I'm going to make it up. So all of these lines that go back into space go to the horizon line. And then this will go like this. Let me think about this. If this is going, so this should be a horizontal and a vertical. And I think this should be a, oh, you know, does that go to the horizon line? It does. So this should be a horizontal line, but that's really close to that line that goes there. I don't know, is this what a tractor looks like? I have no idea. All right, I'm going to try to go horizontal like that, and if that's not what a tractor looks like, I should look it up, but I'm just trying to put it in there so you guys can kind of see how to do it. And I don't know, what else would you want in your farm? You might put some trees. You might put some animals. Remember, if you do put animals, let's say I put a little goat in here or something, everything that I do has to be in relationship to the barn. How big is the barn? I'm not going to draw a big, enormous goat unless I want them in the foreground. But my goat should fit in the barn, right? So the tractor is, I think, small enough that it could fit into the barn. So just use those size relationships to figure out how big things should be. So this is one way to do a barn or a farm scene. You can look them up on Google to get other ideas, but essentially anything that goes back into space is going to the vanishing point. Everything else is going to be a horizontal or a vertical line. So hopefully this helps. Bye. Good luck.